Gotta start working on the dummy labels and gotta start working on the case. I'm gonna have this thing in. And then the one I'm gonna actually show off is gonna be the, oh, first I'm gonna mention who I am. I'm in here talking about everything. First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird, and we are going to be talking about, oh sorry, my company is ILEG, that's Infusion Light Energy Gain and Technology Screens, and what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about our new technology, which is going to be called our ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain, and this is the Absolute Black Infinity 2 technology we're talking about. Man, I am a little beat, but we're going to do it. Alright, so I got a specification sheet already loaded in. We already know exactly what the thing's going to be designed to do. And prices at the 4-panel, 2-panel, and 1-panel. 4-panel at 24 by 36 is the largest we're going to make them for right now. We might do 40 by 40, but I'm not decided on it yet. Depends on what the shipment will cost us. 4 panels at 24 by 36, when you're going to put them right the way around. That's going to cost $1,378, and that includes free shipping. We have 2 panels that are going to go for $756, and 1 panel is going to go for $337. Okay, so when we go on our form sites, different form sites we're going to be at with this in the day, we are going to be talking mainly to certified screens only, because those are the only screens going to be in the category along with this technology. Paints and stuff, no. Again, of the 34 categories, they don't really consider screen paints to be equal to a certified screen, unless you're us, and we beat those screens already. You're not to prove that part until you are. Other than that, this is physical, so we're just going to put this screen and go over there and see what they got and order the surfaces, get them over here and test them all against the technology and see how it goes. So I already named off the screens that I want, and those screens we're going to be picking up to begin the testing to see exactly where we lay at and where they lay at. Other than that, it's showing extremely good promise. We're only 10% done. So we want to be able to take these screens out or show improvement over these screens at only 10%. We don't plan to upgrade until after we finish our testing. I want to have this one have a nice track record behind it that it completed all tests, but only 10% done. Alright, so the smaller panels, we don't have a size for those yet. We do know they come in stacks. So you can get 8 of those in a stack, 4 of those in a stack with smaller panels. We do know that we are going to have samples. There's definitely, yes, samples are $30. It's about the size of that one right over there. And we'll ship that over to you before you make the plunge into getting the whole screen. We do know that for one thing that, I remember everything on there, what we're supposed to be doing here, so it's a lot. I'd write an entire specification sheet. I still got to do a demonstration at 1,000 lumens. I still got to do a demonstration against the monitor. So, got all that to figure that out because we may be adding more to the specification sheet. It will have a page to itself because, again, there's so much wrapped around these. This is just one section of the AdTech technology. The other half is the invisible technology, which you had a year ago, and probably more. We did those tests. And there's a gamer version of this technology, which we haven't got around to doing that. And there's another version that we call the H2O, which is designed for holograms and crazy stuff. But those will wait right now. We need to focus on this one right here. This one is going to be utilized the most. It's not going to launch until we get patents in. Our patents and pendings and all that stuff. I may have the patent pending, but I may go back in and file for a provisional patent so we can have that right on top of it, just in case. We don't need it, but again, these paperwork will be done. I don't have to worry about the headache of going through it all over again. It's going to have, right now we're going to design dummy labels for it. That's what they are, dummy labels. Until we pull up a little piece of paper that says, hey, it's registered, that's the only way it's registered. Other than that, they're dummies for the time being. We're going to design a dummy label for it, and then the real one will be copyrighted, and you won't see that one until we actually show it off. Trademark company will have a trademark on it. We definitely are paying for a trademark on it because, again, We get this special design. I can't tell what the design looks like. It's a logo. Now the logo you're seeing that's all over the place, that's not the logo. That's a dummy logo. Again, I tell people again about thinking that you're copying stuff. At the end of the day, they're fakes. They have to be. We have to have something there for the time being until the real stuff gets made. Or dummies. That's what we have. We explained this years ago about the dummy labels. So no, we got other stuff we have coming out. The names and all that stuff, we can't put that out there. Now you see why. If they copy the dummy labels, right? What do you think they'll do with the real names? There you go. That's why we put dummies out there. We have to have some kind of solid foundation for it to land on, to advertise the technology and what it is. And then after that, the only thing that's not dummy about it is the actual design of what it does right now. But other than that and all that stuff alters and changes. We got whole new names for this stuff. It's just dummy labels for the time being. So we're going to have something there for the time being while we build this. You're saying, oh, but is it on a domain name site? The domains don't mean nothing. Domains get changed. The domains got changed to something for the time being because we had to get rid of the Crystal Edge because there were two different companies that were showing up and it was causing problems. This would be a complete headache out here. Got one company for this, got another company, it's a headache. So we got a domain name that fits both companies, and then later on, when all the paperwork comes in, we switch everything over to the real deal. We had this conversation like years back, why we developed dummy labels. If I tell you the real stuff, what's the point of paying the money to have it copyrighted if it's already out? There you go. So pretty much, people that copy the dummy labels, at the end of the day, you're sure at the end of the day that you're obsessed with my company and that all you do is just copy everything we do. That's pretty much what it comes down to. So you just out at yourself at the end of the day. Did you ever hear me once on camera say anything about copyrights on that name, ILEG? And I never said anything about it, did I? Because there's no copyrights on it. Because it's not the real name of the company. It's a temporary setup name. The real names are sitting on paperwork right now with lawyers getting ready to get all that set up. Gee whiz Louise. Seriously. Naysayer, I don't want to bring you up in this, but you're an idiot. You really are an idiot. We can literally do anything and you will follow it. Literally, you'll follow it. I can make something fake and you will follow it. Gee whiz, too easy. Too easy. We literally sat there and said that. I make this known all the time. I constantly talk about what we're about to do. Or some things I say we don't know yet. Some things we don't tell you. Those are dummies. Something has to be there for the time being for them to put something there. The real stuff is with the lawyers. When we're ready, are people who know this, or people who tell you over and over again. We tell you on YouTube, your Facebook, all social media channels we're on. Investors all know this. Everybody knows. They're dummies. When you see me pop up with that piece of paper and has that registration across it, then you know it's a real one. But they're all dummies. Sugar Plum Fairy, all that stuff. I know it looks like you put a lot of time into it, don't you? I don't do anything halfway. Even if it's a dummy label, I don't do it halfway. Yeah, you don't have any of the real stuff. The real stuff is all with attorneys. You think you do, you don't. Just like you think you have technology and you don't. That's why we have for you to make it, and you can't make it. If you'd have made it, we'd have saw the same demonstrations by now. Everything matching, exactly the same. Now, I gotta get back. I got much work to do, as always. And I really don't have time to discuss things that I've already discussed. That's what lawyers are for. That's what a lawyer's job is to do. He'll discuss it with you. Except for with them, they only discuss it one time, and that's the end of it. That's it. I got things to do. I got technology to develop. This stuff right here is absolutely amazing. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. We can do a lot of stuff with this. I just sat there and told you, when we first developed the AdTech, what did I say? AdTech has multiple designs to it. It can alter and change into other things. Did I not say that? What do we have sitting in front of us now? A black AdTech. There's a different version of AdTech. We have a different name. And this thing looks incredible. I can't wait to get mine. Oh, I can't wait. My sister's getting one too. She's getting one. I'm installing one of her plates. She's getting one. None of her friends can have them. Only family's got. Only well, family I'm really close to has them. We'll have them. Only her. She's gonna have one. She saw that thing. She was like, "Oh snap! That look better than the TV I got downstairs. When you gonna bring this out? When's this coming out? How much it'll cost?" Family don't pay anything. We all know how that works, right? Family don't pay for jack. My family don't pay for none of that stuff. I don't charge them. Neither do my friends either. Actually, I got one I'm actually sending up to a friend for free. Now, we said limited edition, right? That means only so many are going in shopping carts, which means that abbreviation in the front. So they're not going to be like limited, like impossible to get. No, you're going to be to get them. It's just not going to be a lot of them that you think there's going to be a lot of them. So we have pre-orders when we first get the information back from the attorneys, letting us know everything is good. We'll put a pre-order out. First come, first serve. There's no list at all whatsoever. And the only ones, they'll be the first ones to get it the first month. There'll be a month, it'll be launched a month early for those particular people. And they all come with free shipping. I already went down to the post office and got all the measurements and everything. So, yeah, we were good to go on that. And then we'll have also 2 samples. You want samples? We'll have samples. When they run out, what we do is, if they run out in a week, we don't make any more. You just have to wait. I'm sorry, but you have to wait like to the end of the month, and we reprocess the shopping cart again. That's how we're going to do it. If the distributors want one, they'll have to get whatever we have left. So if we make so many of them, they'll get like maybe 5 or 10 of those. Okay. What the freak am I looking for? I hate that when it happens. Where you look? Oh, there's right there. Trip to madness. Alright, and everything they have there about them being weatherproof, ultra short though compatible, submersible, all that crazy stuff. Now for some people, like, what do I ever use submersible for? We got people who do projector mapping applications, so they submerge the screen. Sometimes they want to do some virtual fish tank or, you know, whatever they want to do with it. It's up to them. I'm planning to do one. Let me turn my lights on here. Sorry, Taco. I know. I'm sorry. Like, man, dare you turn those lights on? I was over here sleeping. Yeah. Now see how easy to turn lights on? Screen still functions the same way? Yep. That thing, and mind you, when we finally finish it off, man, this gain capability is going to be beast. It's beast now, but it's going to be beast. Alright, let's do some contrast levels, and it's not a well lit environment. We have 7 on the thing? Probably not. Probably not. So, I put the information down below and different sizes. So I have them at 4, 2, and 1 panels. And there we go from there. And the next one will be the Flex, which is the one you're seeing right now. red screen. See? Red screen. Blue screen. Now, I'm going to be bringing in my own crew that will be coming in to spray the screens. These are all certified painters. They do custom cord work, all that stuff. So they're all licensed bonded, but they'll be licensed bonded. I got people coming in to help me out with the, you got to get a whole package for our employees. You know, dental, health, all that stuff like that. You know, that'll be done. Got a person that does that. And my sisters work for IRS, so I'm good. I'm covered on everything. This is a new company. Like I said, it's not going to be a total name. We already have the name. It even has a logo and trademark attached to it. So we can't show you that because all that's on the paperwork. So then it's ILEG, Fusion Light Energy Gain for the time being. Okay, let me see. Green screen. Went to construct a new halo system for this thing. So I'm probably going to do mostly, got 2 already. Pick up 2 more, we'll do 4, do a funnel system for it. And then the screen we put on a show, we'll have a single for that for show inside. Let's see. Slow color changer. Now this is going to be my line for the day. I don't care. Got other things to do. So, you know, if you guys want to, I don't care. I got things to do. I like it already. Because I do got a lot to do. This technology, like I said, from what I saw in the documents, what they're finishing up on, to get this thing all locked in, ready to go. We got sample sheets, shows, places we're going to be going. You know, this thing is going to be all over the place. All over the place. So, anybody got anything to say? I don't care. Got things to do. I don't care about your gray paints, none of that. My goal is to get this thing going, get it where it needs to be at, and get that money in that bank. I got things to do. I don't care. And in just case, if you feel you're going to get sticky fingered at the end of the day, you got attorneys. So, that'll be their job at the end of the day. They'll be contacting you. I won't be contacting you. We're contacting on behalf of Mr. Bird and our company. That's their job. That's what we're hiring him for. This is what I mean by you see the bottom of the screen that's not being hit. That's how we know if that comes up gray or white on your screen, that means you can't read contrast. You can see it from the door. I'm going to pick it up. So that's the color of your screen. If you're claiming to have a screen, that's one thing. And it's not. The bottom half will tell the truth of what you really are. Can't get around that. That's your actual screen. Cinema bars do it too. Cinema bars have to come out black. And they're black. Okay. colors.
Welcome to ILEG Gain. If you're captivated by what you see, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications for more stunning and immersive content. Stay tuned for more breathtaking videos exclusively on ILEG Gain.
In the box. Right, now 25, we gotta bring in by some projectors. Let me see. Get the other projector needs a new adapter piece on the back of it, so I can pick that up. I gotta pick up the CUMI, that's 500 lumens right there, so I'm gonna have some fun with that. And those for 50 bucks. And then the rules. The projector's over $200, that's the rules. Can't buy them. Gotta keep it under $200 mark. That's for me. Samsung classic cars. Okay. Football highlights. They're like TVs, literally. The panel can replace the TV. It's literally that bright. Again, like I said, it's a 10%. It's not even any fully done yet. Tron. See the white levels popping off that armor? Like I said, mind you, it's 10%. This thing would look absolutely incredible in your dedicated theater room. Anywhere you put it at, it's going to look absolutely insane. Yep, I think the samples are going to sell out the fastest. Excuse me. Mind your for the environment under these lights. Check it. Batman, tumbler scene. Batman toy. Batman, tumbler scene. See how sharp the image pops up? Now, we get it at the big size, you'll be able to see more of it. Because right now, I'm already making plans to get one of the full screens in here. The section I built one, there's actually 4 units that we put together for the big one. And mind you how big they are. The 235.1, it was actually built out of 4 of those panels. That's a big screen. So this thing is going to be to do everything we needed to do. And interesting enough, it will be replacing a lot of stuff on the website because there's nothing very close to it. The quantum's won't stay. We need it. We need it basically for other customized applications. It's needed. But as for the platinum Black Widow, no, we don't need it. It's definitely obsolete. There's no point. It's a waste of time to make it. The gunmetal technology we have, we'll see. Chances are, probably not. We won't probably obsolete that too. As on the gamer is completely different. So the gamer is basically they need this to upgrade. So definitely with the gamer technology into this is pretty sick. The acoustic technology is staying the physical screen. So majority, I think the only screen we're going to have is this right here, and everything else is going to be strictly physical screens. This thing right here, between that and the ad tech, yeah, they're beasts. They're beasts. Let's do a nice little tropical island. I got people ask me, is there a limited amount? It's going to be hard to do because, again, there are people who want 8 of these things. They want to build giant screens out of them. So, like I said, there'll be enough for that. Somebody wants to buy 8 of them. Well, one day. We'll get there. Let me see. Animals 4K. Some people say, hey, with the money you make, where you going? I can't go on vacation. I have so much to do. It is not even funny. It is a lot. It is a lot of work. I don't got no time for that right now. I got too much on my plate to be somewhere doing something. No, I got too much to do. When I get everything completed, when the warehouse is done, and we got people in there working, and we got these things going out, and everybody, investors all satisfied, and everybody's good to go, then I can go vacation. So then I got something I got to build. Bring it up a little bit so I can see their faces a little bit. Left to right, left to right. Other moves and shift. There we go. I'm surprised he was sitting in front of the screen. He does in front of the screen now. Ooh, Komodo dragon. Every time I see a bird that talks, I think about the best answer I've ever heard in my entire life when somebody said to someone who owned one of those cockatoo birds that talk, what's it like to have one of those birds as a pet? And she said, imagine having a 3-year-old that lives for 80 years. That's the best way to describe it. Ooh, man. Choppers on that thing. Piranha. Come on, Komodo. And see, this would be perfect at Disney World for that line exhibit. Huh, speaking of lines, there we go. And Tuck, how come you ain't got fur like that? Female moose. Bam. That's not something you want to walk up on. Well, well. Aquarium. This way. Let's go see mine. I can see it right there. Okay, cool. Oh, sea lion. I'm telling you that. I gotta be at City Hall pretty soon. Now, this would be a fantastic application for schools, hotels, sports bars, just anywhere you can think of. Because it can operate in massive amounts of light. The screens are easy to assemble. We're working on a system that we're going to use, maybe magnetic locking system or something like that. But they're very lightweight. Where's the size roughly of a one panel. Swing this, I think it's like 40 inches or something like that. Got one here on the wall. Oh yeah. Panel that's 24 by 36 is roughly the size of a 43-inch screen TV. This thing, everything smells like lemons in here. Lemons. Ooh. Let's get OLED, Coca-Cola. Philips 4K demonstration. Philips, that's in the Philips in a while. Now, for those of you wondering about the projector's brightness, it's 25 now. It's in eco mode. Right now it's using something called Whisper, which means projectors all run in eco mode. I can't run a projector anyway before it gets hot in here quick. I'm hot right now. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? 720p. That's what it does for a 720p $50 projector, because that's what I paid for my projector. $50. That's what I kept telling people at the longest time. When it comes down to that screen, man, you can spend all the money you want for a projector. You gotta have the right screen. So you see how beautiful it looks? Imagine what the gamer version looks like. Gamers are gonna be insane. Now you see why we're going to spend the money to lock this thing down. Like I said, companies, yeah, they're going to come. They're definitely coming. If they're not already watching, they're not going to pop up in the room. They're never coming to live stream. You'll never see them in here. They'll wait until the live stream ends, and then they'll be in the watch. They're not going to let themselves be known. And research my company, see what I'm all about, see if I'm the real deal. You'll find out that I am. Reach out and contact me, see if I want to sell out. Now, why would I do that? Miss out on the fun. So we got so much stuff I want to develop, so no, spend. Okay. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. All right, people, my time's about up. Hope you enjoyed. I gotta go. Of course, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. Excuse me, with the burp. Excuse me, say something minutes ago. Thank you for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it wasn't for Him, none of this would ever be possible. Gotta go, and God bless.